We have a responsibility pandemic where most young people cannot make their own decisions without bothering their parents. It's an interesting thing that most people don't want to sit down and make proper decisions for their own lives. You can't sit down and say that, yeah, let me go and learn a skill. You have to wait for your mother or your father to come and start chasing you in the house for you to start thinking of doing something constructive for your own life. You're finding parents, they're the ones who are actually investing money to take you to a rehab so that they can solve your alcoholic problems and smoking problems. I think it's time for people to really get to learn how to be responsible for their own lives. Yeah? Look for something that you can do without having to bother your parents. I mean, it makes a huge benefit for you to wake up in the morning and say, let me go to this certain university, let me ask which curricula they have so that I can probably join the university. But now you find it is a parent to leave, work, come home, go to the university, do the research for you, then go and look for the hostel for you, and then you come back and start complaining, oh, mom, I don't have pocket money. Take responsibility of your own life. You're 18 years old, you have an ID card. Why don't you start doing things for yourself? Why don't you start even telling your parents, hey, mom, I know we live in a mansion, but I'm willing enough just pay for me a single room or a bed sitter. I start building myself. That's why you're finding 29-year-olds who are still in the parents' houses and saying, oh, we are saving costs, and yet you're irresponsible. I think it's time for us to just be responsible for our own lives. You're finding parents who are doing much more of a job of raising adults, adult babies. I think it's time for just take responsibility of your own life, do something meaningful, and be happy with the progress that you make.